Hello and welcome everyone. This is the 2026 MIT Integration B exam and this is from the semi-finals. And this is a very interesting problem because it does look easy, but you have to be really careful because it's very slippery. It's easy to make mistakes. And then we are going to separate it. I always complain on my channel. If you follow my video, I'll say, okay, when you have a definite integral, don't be tempted to like separate it because we know the integral of a minus b, we know it equals integral a minus integral of b, but then not always, especially for the case of definite integral, because a and b, sometimes a and b may be defined, but then a and b, each of them may be undefined. So like for example, the one we worked on this channel some hours ago, we did integral from 0 to infinity of x squared logarithm of 1 plus e to the x minus x. Okay, x multiplies everything. And then I insisted that we cannot separate, because if we separate, we'll have the integral from 0 to infinity of x squared logarithm of 1 plus e to the x minus integral from 0 to infinity of x cubed dx, of course dx. But in this case, each of the integrals diverge, even though combined they do converge, but as if they are separated, they do diverge. So in this case now, we don't have to worry about such things, because even if you plug 1 over 2 in this case, you have cosine of pi over 2. Cosine of pi over 2 is basically 0, so nothing to worry. And also this one will all be defined between 0 and 1 because we're not dividing by any x, so we have no fear. We can separate the integrals in this case. So when we do the separation, you will then end up with the integral from 0 to 1 over 2 of cosine of pi x dx. Now for this case, you now have a pi times the integral from 0 to 1 over 2. But before we go on, you have to first of all clear everything. You have to do 1 over 4 times 5 over 4, which is going to be 5 over 16. 5 over 16. 1 over 4 times this, you have minus x squared over 4. Yes. Then you have minus x squared over 5x squared over 4 as well. Then you have plus x to the 4th power, to be sure. Yes. So you have dx. Now in this case here now, cosine of pi x, I think that will be sine of pi x divided by pi, and we evaluate from 0 to half, because if you take the derivative of sine of pi x, you should get pi cosine of pi x. Yes, that's what you get. So that would be minus pi. So you would have you have to integrate each of these separately. So first of all, this would be 5 over 16 x minus x to the 3rd over 12. Then we have to combine them first of all though. If we combine x, so that will be 6x squared over 4. So that will be minus 6x to the 3rd over 12. Yeah, because 5 plus 1 is 6, and then they are the same denominator, so you have 6x to the 3rd over 12. Yes, then plus x to the 5th over 5 power. Okay, from 0 to half. So good thing is that all of them vanish at 0, so we don't have to worry. So we only have to worry about the halves. Now sine sorry about that. Here, observe here that sine of pi x, if you plug in x equals to half, you get sine of pi over 2, which is 1. So you have a 1 over pi here, which is good, minus pi. Then here you have a 5 over 32, 5 divided by 32. Here you have you have 6 minus 1 over 2 times 1 over 8, and then plus 1 over 5 times 32. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Okay. 5 times 32 is what? 32 multiplied by 5, that is 10. 0 carry 1. 5 times 2 is 15 plus, so that is 160. right? Okay, so we need to calculate, I'll change the color of the pen. So we need to calculate 1 over pi minus pi times 5 over 32 minus, is this 18? 8 times 2, okay, minus 1 over 16, then plus 1 over 160. Okay, what we can do is that we can notice that there's a difference of 10, 1 over pi. Actually, we need to do this by hand because you don't have calculator in the exam. So what are you going to do? So you get, here we're going to multiply by 5. So you have 25 will divide 160 minus 10 will divide 160, and then plus 1 will divide 160. So we are doing literally 25 minus 10, which is going to give us a 15, plus 1, you will get a 16. So have a 16 over 160. So you have a 1 over pi minus pi times 16 over 160. No, that the 160 is actually, so 160 equals 16 times 10. Yeah, that is equal to 16 times 10. So that means you have pi, so this will equal 1 over pi minus pi over 10. So that will be the final answer. So that is that. So thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe to the channel. Bye.